Director of the agency, Professor Clive Thomas, says the agency will be pursuing 10 strong cases in about 5 months' time. Dr. Thomas' comments were made to reporters hours after he responded to a letter by PPP Chief Whip Gil Teixeira. In response, Professor Thomas told Mr. Teixeira that, I quote, evidence from international law enforcement agencies have revealed a massive scale of corruption and money laundering, unquote, during the period Mr. Jagdeo served as Guyana's president.
But Sara, as I've already said to the press, is intended to take court action beginning in the third quarter of this year. That's a definite commitment that we've made. And the cases are in the process of preparation. They may not all be held in the courts in Guyana, as I've also careful to explain. So the court cases will start in the third quarter of this year.
Dr. Thomas also told Mr. Teixeira in his letter that Sara has received documents from top external law enforcement agencies such as Int'L, the U.S. Homeland Security, and CFATF, Caribbean Financial Action Task Force, and those documents have shown the massive scale of corruption and money laundering during late 2000 to mid-2010. Dr. Thomas further explained to reporters that the stolen assets involved in overseas cases would need to worth at least $10 million to render it worthwhile for the agency to pursue it.
We're not going after individuals in criminal cases. In the sense we don't charge individuals, but anybody who has a lawful ownership of public assets, or where the public assets have been transferred to them as a result of misconduct, we go after the property.
Professor Thomas said there are roughly 50 cases engaging Sara's attention and that involve assets such as cash and land. The Sara Act empowers the agency to proceed with the recovery of assets worth more than 10 million Guyana dollars.
Some cases involve multiple individuals because very often it's more than one person involved in the intrigue to get hold of the government assets.
The Sara director said the agency only investigates cases when complaints or referrals are made from agencies such as SOCU, the police, or a government department. Sara has launched its anti-corruption campaign with a symbolic march against corruption under the theme, Fighting Corruption is Everybody's Business. Roy and James, HGP Nightly News.